Okay, so recording and transcription have started.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Nate.
Excellent.
Okay, so this is the script session regarding, well, my FMP. So, hold on, let me try and get its share up so it can, it's not there. Right, okay, there we go. Right, so this is my script. It's up. So what would you like to go over?
Just talk me through the plot itself. So just the story really, and how each character plays a role in the story.
Okay. Just let me get the heat treatment. It's inserted then. Okay, so the stories follows a three-act structure. So Act 1 begins with the protagonist characters, waiting on a platform for the train. Uh, they have a brief conversation regarding that the group's resident enthusiast insisted they turn up early in order to witness it arriving. Shortly afterwards, the train arrives, they board it, and it departs. However, one of the characters has an uneasy feeling they're being watched. And they prove to be correct when in the next shot show is three men watching the train: Gus, Gav, and Gaz, the leading characters and the antagonists of the story, so villains. Gus knows that from here on they've only got 4 attempts to stop the train and rob it. The thieves step into their car and drive off, getting to work. In Act 2, we see the first 3 attempts. The first one, laid out by Gus, involves the old method of a tree on the line. It fails. Only owing to the fact that the train is on a different track. The second attempt, this is where it gets into a more fictional setting. It involves Gav, the second thief, using a jetpack to land on the roof and trying to stop the train from there. However, he ends up in an argument with Gus regarding the fact that he thinks Gus is being bitter over how his attempt didn't work. During this, Gav fails to notice a low bridge coming up, and he ends up knocked off the train by it, and then ends up run over by. This is just for a quick 10-second gag. Of all things, Thomas the Tank Engine. He disappears as quickly as he turns up. The incident leaves Gav flat as a pancake, noting that incident was uncalled for. Well, later, Gaz, the strong man but not the smartest, shows off his idea, pushing a boulder onto the line. However, he fails to take momentum into account, with the results that when the boulder does reach the line, far from stopping, it just rolls down the other side. Act 3 begins with the final attempt. I'm just talking through the plot. I'll get into the characters after it. This final attempt is to blow up the track using a time bomb. Gus activates it, and they hide behind something. However, a few seconds later, Gaz asks a question that provokes an immediate thought response. Hey, Gus, can I put the bomb down yet? In other words, it's right next to them. A nearby police helicopter sees the explosion and goes to investigate, as meanwhile the train passes by unharmed, with it arriving at the station shortly afterwards, and they disembark. In the ending scene, a news report also reveals that Gus, Gav, and Gaz have been arrested for the incident with the explosives. However, Marcus, one of the characters, notes they can't help but feel they missed something that they should have noticed. So, characters. We have the leading protagonist on the first side. It's someone named after myself. It was based on a comic I write, in which a caricature features in them, and two other characters, Marcus and Kat. The other protagonists that have speaking appearances, as the others are just more crowd fillers, are, excuse me, a police officer flying the helicopter, the police scanner, and a news reporter at the end. On the villain side of things, we have Gus, Gav, and Gaz. They're they are, of course, the baddies of it. In the sort of neutral character side, we have the driver and fireman of the train. They were there to provide a sort of slight realism approach in that they noticed the tree on the line when passed by it, and note down to report the authorities when they arrive at the station. They're also there as a sort of progress, this sort of thing. Mentioning that they're nearly at the platform, the news reporters, is just simply to deliver some exposition on the ending, so it's an aftermath sort of thing.
So who are the characters that I will be playing then?
So, characters that you'll be playing, you'll be voicing the driver and fireman on the train, the police scanner, basically the person on the other end, he notifies, the officer that backup's on the way. Let me get the script back up. So this is down under page 10 and 11. Here, you also voice a fourth character in the form of the news presenter. He probably has the longest bit of dialogue in the story. Meanwhile, I voice six characters. The caricature of myself, character of Marcus, the police officer, and the three thieves. While my sister is the voice of the female character, Kat. Oh, well, let me get out the notebook. If you like, I can send this document to you afterwards with the rolls on. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, if you're looking towards how you think you could voice them, I would say use the voice you employed for your music video FMP, the little painter, when you narrated the message, you left your sister in it. So use your normal voice for the news presenter.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's the same sort of voiceover as I did for my my music video then.
Yeah, for the role of the news presenter, that's what I'd recommend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's more or less your normal voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I would say for the driver and fireman, try to make it sound slightly older, as in these are guys that are middle aged.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to think about some slight variants, I would say maybe try and make one slightly lower and the other slightly higher.
Right, all right. Do you want there to be like I don't know, anything more like specific, like
Anything more
maybe like
specific?
an accent or
I would say the police scanner could have the accent.
yeah,
Yeah. Obviously, it would have to be. Obviously, it needs to be one that can come off as natural.
yeah.
As in, what kind of accent would you recommend?
I don't know. It's it depends really. Anything British, I think. So I think nothing too complicated. Like a random European accent or something, it has to be. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, something that isn't quite off-putting.
Yeah. And something that won't strain my voice.
Yeah.
Well,
Just taking these down as notes.
oh yeah, cool. Well, what I could do, because it would probably be better off if we use one of the gun mics, because they pick up audio very well.
Yeah.
If we do it at college, if I book a room out, we could do it at college, and then I can do several tests for you, so I can try out different voices, and you can kind of pick out which ones you want. Because if I do it at home, I could do it at home if you want. I'd be happy to do that, but if I do it at
It
home,
depends what you're comfortable with.
yeah. Well, if it's just I was thinking, if I do it at home, I might record all the voices, and they might not be what you want. They might be a little bit different to what you expect.
Yeah, I see.
So then, if I would record with you, you'd be able to kind of direct me as to what you want to.
Well, the plan for
Yeah.
the first 2 days is dedicated entirely towards the sound factor. Yeah. So if I do voice recording for myself and my sister on the first day, and then on the second day I could do your lines.
Yeah. Okay.
In college.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because the plan is that once all the voices and sound effects and music are recorded, I could then start shooting the visuals, all aspects of the project, synchronizing in the footage to the audio.
Yeah. Have you started filming yet? You start filming yet?
No, I'm using. No, I haven't started yet. Filming isn't until officially in college for the dates. And next week and about half of the week after.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
Well, so we got half a week afterwards as well.
Yeah, it's 1.5 weeks. I think Friday and Monday and Tuesday the following week are towards editing. Wednesday is the day of screening. My idea for the editing is to do it as I go along. So for each little bit, that's done. Insert that in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a cool idea. Are you filming in the TV studio, or are you filming at home?
I'm filming at home.
Yeah, that'd probably be easier.
Yeah, that way I don't have to take certain things into account, depending on it. That way, for the moment I wake up, I can just walk straight into the den, which is my makeshift studio for this sort of thing.
Cool.
One thing I am looking forward to though is actually filming the model sequences.
Yeah, that should be cool.
Yeah, because my idea for filming is to do a sort of minimalist type scene. In, by that I mean, in each scene, the arrangements of each scene can be carefully rearranged to look different. That way, it's a bit like how they would do these scenes in classic Doctor Who and other BBC shows at the time that relied on science fiction. Where they redress sets for a later appearance. For example, in Red Dwarf, the set for the game suite in the episode Back to Reality was in fact redressed from the holoship Enlightenment from the episode Holoship. Oh,
Yeah, we've got a training session where
Western Waves.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow lunchtime. This is the thing. It's all good and all, but we've got so much work to do.
Yeah. Well, I kind of look forward to these sessions because it means the hard work side can sort of be wound down a bit.
Yeah.
There's a chance for us to focus on something else.
Yeah, I suppose so. Right. Esther.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to leave you now and
Okay.
crack on with this.
Okay.
Okay, so
So yeah, thanks for this session.
that's right.
Nate, and I hope it was helpful in regards to voice direction.
Yeah, I found it very helpful. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't think I've ever acted on a project before, so this is an interesting switcheroo. So yeah,
yeah, so
should be interesting.
Yeah, so I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Hopefully, I can try and give you some help with your pre-production work. And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'll see you then. Bye.
Bye, Asta.